Hello, boys and girls. Today's story time. And this is for the boys and girls at Clinton Avenue and Norwood Avenue. Now, a couple of weeks ago, there was a book sale here where children were given books by our wonderful Norwood School Association, by the PTAs, PTSAs at the other schools, and they gave me some great books to read. So I'm going to be using those for a while. This one caught my eye because I like the way the main character looks. It's called Gus Loses a Tooth. Now, what kind of animal is Gus? You're right, it's a rhinoceros. And it's by a man named Frank Ramkevich. Gus loses a tooth. Let's see what happens. Have any of you lost a tooth yet? I think you might have. There's Gus. He's laying down there on the dentist chair. Gus is taking a look in the mirror, and he's feeling his tooth, and he says, "This tooth is loose." That's what happens, right? You feel it. "Look," he says to his mom and dad. And he shows his friends at school. "Look, I'm losing a tooth." There's an elephant friend here. This looks like it could be a goat and a little giraffe. Gus shows his friends. They all want one too. They're trying to see if they have a loose tooth. Well, Gus needs a checkup. So his mom looks like she's taking him to the dentist. The dentist is a hippopotamus. The dentist says, "This tooth is loose. It will fall out soon." So they go home happy, Gus and his mom. And the next day, he's biting an apple, and guess what happened? It did. It fell out. Stuck in the apple. "Look, Mom." He shows his mother. "Look, Dad." He shows his dad. Time for bed. And he gets in bed. What was that? He sits up in bed. It must be the tooth fairy. Look at that. Under his pillow, look. He shows the goldfish. Gus is rich. Thanks, tooth fairy. And he buys goldfish. He's looking to see, maybe he wants to buy a new tank. Gus has a new plan. And that's the new plan, 2 goldfish in the bowl. And his mom says, "Smile, Gus." And you can see he's missing a tooth right there. That's fun when sometimes it's not so much fun when the tooth is just loose, right? It hurts. And if you bite down on something, it feels kind of sore. But once it's out, and it has to come out, you know why? Because you have, those are your baby teeth. And they're replaced by your adult teeth, the teeth that you're going to have for the rest of your life. So if those baby teeth don't get out of the way, then your permanent teeth won't be able to come in. And I think the tooth fairy is pretty cool. I used to wait for the tooth fairy, but I never quite stayed awake long enough to see the tooth fairy. Go figure. Take care of your teeth. If you ignore your teeth, they'll go away. I want you to have a great day, and I'll be back next week with another nice story.